Hey, what's up, people? Sorry, it's been a while since I've given you an update on the old waste motor oil, black diesel, dirty diesel, whatever you want to call it, experiment with the old Ford. It's late fall now, coming into winter, and for most of the summer I ran this thing on like 80% waste motor oil and 20% gasoline. I'm not sure how many miles, probably only like 4,000, 5,000 miles on that stuff. I was pulling fifth wheel trailer and developed a misfire. Let me get under the hood here. It's hard to tell, but I had oil blowing out of the dipstick tube. Pulled the cap off, tons of blow by. I've got a dead hole. So we're in the process of pulling the cab. I'm gonna pull heads off of it, see what we did to our pistons. I don't know if it's because of the dirty diesel or if it's just because that it's an old Ford and they go down. Probably gonna put it back together and do it again. So we'll see. Stay tuned. Up she goes. It only takes a couple hours.
Move that out of the way, though.
Get that out.
That's not going to work there. It's in the way of the steering knuckle, steering shaft.
All right, there she is. Cab's in the air. We'll pull all the accessories off, get into the heads. We'll do some head studs while it's apart, maybe ring the heads, who knows. We'll see how ambitious we get, but we're gonna build her up a little bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We yanked that motor out of the truck. Obviously, as you can see, it's sitting here behind me. Got the heads pulled off of it. This is a series about dirty diesel or waste motor oil, and we're gonna kind of show you what we found and what's happened to this poor old thing. Face is looking a little bit bald. Had to shave for Halloween. Maybe I'll glitch you a photo of my Halloween costume. That's pretty fun and exciting. Yeah, that happened. This project has kind of been an expensive one for me, but all in the name of experimentation and education. I don't think that this is a problem caused by the waste motor oil. I think that this motor just burned a piston down. Just happens sometimes. So let me show you what we've got here. So the hole that we lost, you can see there's a hole in that piston there, and there's some scarring in it from, I'm guessing, the little piece that blew out of there, bounced around in here. Everything else seems to look okay. There's a little bit of scarring on the cylinder wall there. I think it'll just hone out and we can just put a piston in it. I think it's gonna be fine. We're gonna just scab it back together and make it run again, because I'm gonna continue this escapade. But the hole next to it, I wanted to show you this because I think it's pretty significant. There's it's kind of hard to run a camera and a screwdriver at the same time. This buildup, this isn't normal. I don't see this with just diesel fuel. This is crap left over from the soot from running that oil. So after I run oil for after I run oil for like 2 or 3 fuel tanks, it starts to change. It starts rougher. It has a little bit less power. You know, I notice changes, and then I can run a tank of diesel fuel and it comes back to the way it was before. And then go back to waste motor oil, and it's, you know, good for the first tank, and then I start noticing changes by second and third tank. So I think this is the reason for that we're getting some carbon buildup in there. And so maybe the answer is to run waste motor oil for 2 tanks and then run a tank of diesel fuel through it to burn off all the carbon that it built up in it. So we're going to experiment with that. Maybe, yeah, definitely. We're going to put this back together. We'll show you what we do. All right, kids, I'm going to order a factory piston for this. I think we're just going to put it back in it and let it run as long as it will. That's what we're going to do. Probably put some head studs in it. See if we can keep it from blowing head gaskets again. I've been burning eating coolant for the last 70,000 miles in this truck, so just been running it anyways. That's how I feel about it. So, but we're gonna fix that issue. Probably send the heads off, have them pressure tested. So we're gonna post this video up there. Hit the subscribe button, follow us. We'll keep you up to date on the way how this thing's going. Post some more content for you and update you on the experience. Thanks for watching.
Hey all, welcome back. We have put a motor back in this. Just got some remanufactured heads, some head studs, slapped it back together and threw it back in it with a new piston. I've been running it for a month now. It still has an injector or two that are sticky when it's cold. We're having a hard time committing to putting injectors in it with all of the crap that I'm doing to this poor truck, but it's warming up now. I think part of my waste motor oil problem is water in the fuel, and that freezes and coats the filters. So in the summertime when it's warmer and it's not freezing, I think it's going to be better. I'm going to figure out a solution for that problem, but for now, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to dump some oil in this poor thing again. Let's do it. Stay tuned. Subscribe. Comment. Tell me I'm stupid. I'd love that. Thanks.